Oklahoma only recently got into the medical marijuana business, but the Oklahoma Medical Marijuana Authority says the state is the largest manufacturer of it in the United States with over 8,000 grow facilities and more than 2,000 dispensaries. It can be hard to keep track of all that product. That changes next week, on May 26th to be precise, when the state implements its first ever seed to sale program. 2 News Oklahoma senior reporter Sharon Phillips breaks down how the process works as part of our ongoing Green Gold Rush coverage.
Josh Wedman is the owner of GrowGenix LLC. The 20,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility sits in Jenks and is home to thousands of budding cannabis plants.
And it is not an easy task to keep plants not only healthy, but happy, and in order to pull out the things you're trying to pull out from the plant to truly be medicinal product for our citizens.
Wedman says he is careful to go by the book and make sure each plant is properly tagged. Untagged product ending up on the black market is a problem that law enforcement is dealing with on a regular basis. In April, the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics seized 54,000 plants when it busted an illegal grow operation in Henrietta. OBN says its investigation showed plants were being trafficked out of state and onto the black market.
Here's your tag.
2 years ago, the Oklahoma Medical Marijuana Authority chose Metrc to implement the state's seed-to-sale tracking system. But a lawsuit delayed its implementation for most businesses until now. However, GrowGenix has been utilizing Metrc for over a year. Every single plant inside this room has its own Metrc tag. You can see it right here. It follows the plant from a point of being a seedling all the way to the sale. Wedman says this will create much needed transparency in the entire industry. Currently, OMMA depends on its licensees to submit monthly written reports. Now, it will be able to track plants electronically, giving it real-time data on how much marijuana product is being distributed across the state.
And that's important so that you can, the government can track where the product is moving. You can justify the fact and rely on the fact that it's been tested, that it has a certificate of analysis that passes for the safety of the consumer.
He also says it will allow the state to track its sales tax revenue.
And that's quite frankly a very big piece to this, in my opinion, because there's so much product in the state of Oklahoma compared to other states.
Oklahomans will see a difference because we will be able to identify that black market product easier. If it's not tagged and moving through the electronic tracking process, then it's not a legal product that should be moving through Oklahoma.
OMMA's executive director says the Metrc system will help OMMA do its job better by regulating the industry to make sure the product that ends up on industry shelves is safe and properly tested.
It will track all marijuana and marijuana product that is grown in Oklahoma from the moment it is big enough to hold a tag, so when it's a baby plant, till it's harvested, lab tested, sold to a dispensary, and then eventually sold to a consumer.
Barry says the new electronic tracking system will change the face of Oklahoma's medical marijuana industry. Sharon Phillips, 2 News Oklahoma.
Going more in depth now, on May 27th, the day after the Metrc implementation, Barry says they will list all licensees who are not in Metrc, and then OMMA will start filing administrative actions that could include revoking licenses.